It was a moonless night on the desolate Wadis Highway, a stretch of road infamous for stories of eerie happenings. Truck drivers, tired from long hauls, often swapped tales of ghostly figures and disembodied voices. Night breeze outside. As he rounded a sharp curve, his headlights caught a figure standing on the roadside, a woman dressed in a tattered black dress, her long hair obscuring her face. Samuel's heart skipped a beat. She stood motionless, her presence unnerving. Samuel had been on the road for hours, the drone of his engine his only companion. The highway stretched ahead like an endless black ribbon, flanked by towering trees whose gnarled branches reached out like skeletal fingers. The air inside the truck was stale, but Samuel preferred it to the chilling night breeze outside. As he rounded a sharp curve, his headlights caught a figure standing on the roadside, a woman dressed in a tattered black dress, her long hair obscuring her face. Samuel's heart skipped a beat. She stood motionless, her presence unnerving. "Just a hitchhiker," he muttered, trying to convince himself. Yet something about her silhouette made his skin crawl. He pressed harder on the accelerator, eager to leave her behind. But no matter how fast he drove, the figure reappeared, standing in his headlights, closer each time. Samuel's pulse quickened. He was certain he hadn't passed her again. The shadowy figure seemed to defy logic, always ahead of him, always watching. "Get a grip, Sam," he growled, gripping the steering wheel until his knuckles turned white. Suddenly, the radio crackled to life, emitting a static-laden voice. "You can't outrun her," it hissed. Samuel slammed the brakes, the truck skidding to a halt. The highway was eerily silent except for the distant hum of the engine. The woman was gone. Breathing heavily, he stepped out of the truck, flashlight in hand. The beam cut through the darkness, revealing only the empty road. Yet, as he turned back toward the cab, he froze. A chilling laugh echoed through the trees, low and guttural. Inside the truck, his rearview mirror revealed her face, pale, hollow eyes glowing faintly, her lips curling into a sinister grin. "Drive, Samuel," she whispered, her voice reverberating through the cab. "Drive until your soul is mine." Panicked, Samuel floored the gas pedal, the truck lurching forward. The highway seemed to stretch endlessly, the shadowy figure now sitting silently in the passenger seat. No matter how far he drove, the landmarks repeated: a broken road sign, a rusted gas station, a charred tree. Hours turned to days, and Samuel never left the cab. His radio played the same distorted voice, whispering cryptic phrases. Food and water ran out, and his body weakened, but he couldn't stop driving. Each time he considered pulling over, her laughter would fill the truck. One fateful day, another trucker discovered Samuel's rig idling on the roadside, its engine still running. Inside, Samuel sat slumped over the wheel, his lifeless eyes staring into nothingness. The air was heavy with the stench of decay, yet his face was frozen in a mask of terror. The legend of the witch's shadow grew among the truckers. They whispered that those who drove Wadis Highway at night could still hear Samuel's truck roaring past, its horn blaring a desperate warning. No one ever dared stop for the shadowy figure again.